If you're looking for a European capital that's affordable, walkable, full of history, and still flying a bit under the radar, let me introduce you to Tirana, Albania. Now, if Albania isn't already on your travel list, don't worry. You're not alone. Tirana is one of those cities that quietly sneaks up on you, and then suddenly you're ordering another coffee, staying an extra day, and wondering why more people aren't talking about it. Let's take a look at what makes it such a great place to visit. Tirana has come a long way in the last 30 years. Until early 1991, private car ownership was a crime, and neon lights were seen as a symptom of capitalist rot. This was Tirana back then, grim, gray, and communist, cut off from the outside world by its paranoid dictator, Enver Hoxha. The transition wasn't easy, but fast forward to today, and you'll find a city that is energetic, optimistic, and still budget-friendly. You can get here by bus from the neighboring countries, by ferry from Italy, or you can fly into Mother Teresa Airport. Every hour, there are shuttle buses that will take you from the airport to the city center for just €4. Most of the main sites are walkable, and taxis are pretty inexpensive. But hey, pay attention, because the traffic can get crazy. During communist times, ordinary people couldn't have cars. Now everyone has a car. So you can imagine the chaos and gridlock this has caused. Walking around, you'll notice something right away. The buildings are bright and colorful. That's not an accident. After the fall of communism, the city literally painted itself into a new era. Bold colors, murals, and street art everywhere. Everything in Tirana seems to orbit around Skanderbeg Square, the massive central plaza named after Albania's national hero. If the weather is nice, check it out in the evening when people go for their after-dinner walk. Around the square you'll find major landmarks like the National History Museum, the Edham Bey Mosque, and the Opera House, all within easy strolling distance. It's the perfect place to sit, people watch, and slowly realize that Tirana moves at a much more relaxed pace than most European capitals. Now let's talk about museums. Tirana's museums don't sugarcoat history, and that's what makes them so compelling. The most famous is Bunk'Art, a massive Cold War bunker-turned-museum. Yes, a real underground bunker built for Albania's former communist dictator. Walking through it is eerie but also fascinating. There's Bunk'Art 2 as well, right in the city center, and the House of Leaves, which focuses on surveillance and secret police during communist rule. Heavy topics, yes, but incredibly well done and deeply moving. Now, for one of Tirana's strongest talents, food and coffee. Albanians take coffee very seriously. You'll find cafes everywhere, filled with locals lingering for hours. No laptops, no rushing, just conversation and people watching. Honestly, it's aspirational. Food-wise, expect Mediterranean flavors with Balkan twists. Fresh salads, delicious olives, grilled meats, flaky pastries, and excellent seafood. Yeah, even though Tirana isn't on the water, fresh seafood is still very popular. Try traditional dishes like burek, a savory pastry that's perfect any time of day. And don't skip dessert. Albania has a serious sweet tooth. Plus, good news. The prices are quite reasonable. After sampling the food, take a stroll around one of Tirana's most interesting areas, Blloku, once completely off limits to ordinary citizens and reserved for communist elites. Today it's the city's trendiest neighborhood, packed with restaurants, bars, shops, and tree-lined streets. It's lively without being overwhelming, and a great place to spend an evening wandering, eating, or enjoying a glass of local wine. There's even a former dictator's residence you can casually stroll past, which feels oddly normal now. If you want a break from the city, take the Dajti Ekspres cable car up Mount Dajti for panoramic views, fresh air, and a completely different pace. At the top, you'll find walking paths, cafes, and a reminder that Albania's natural beauty is never far away. Back in town, Grand Park and the artificial lake are perfect for an easy stroll, especially in the evening when locals come out to walk, talk, and unwind. So getting back to why visit Tirana, because it's welcoming, affordable, full of history, and still refreshingly undiscovered. It's a place where the past is visible, the present is lively, and the future feels optimistic. Tirana doesn't try to impress you, it just does its own thing, and hopefully you'll choose to tag along. Thanks for exploring Tirana today. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more off-the-beaten-path travel ideas. If you've been to Albania or are planning to go, let us know in the comments. Cheers and happy travels.